Hi, this is Andrew Robinson, and for some reason, you're about to listen to Keeping Up with the Cardassians. I can only imagine what that show is like.
Sean, you'll learn who that is.
You knew.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know who this guy is.
He's known me long enough to
You're
know
gonna
that I
find
was
out-
like, I don't know who this guy is.
This next week, you'll find out who he is.
Yeah.
No, wait, he's
It's
not.
like
No,
three
he's
or
not
four.
in the first episode. He's like in the third or fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've got to watch the first 5 episodes of DS9
All right. So what are we doing? We're doing the first 5.
as fast as I can.
All right. I could do it tonight, but I don't know when you're gonna do it.
Welcome up to the speed watch of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. No, welcome to Keeping Up with the Cardassians. This is Nick.
Our systems all broke.
This is Bill.
This is Rob.
This is Reg Barkley.
And we're excited to bring all 4 of you together with us today in our new, improved setup.
Yeah.
Yes, it's exciting. We have chairs.
You had chairs before.
That's true.
We have
We have nice
retirement home chairs because that's what these are from.
What's the ratio of audience to just listening versus watching?
I don't look at this.
Just it's about 50-50 now.
Oh, okay, I was about so 50% of your office or audience is like.
We'll never know what we're talking about.
Unless they watch the prior episode.
That's true. That's true.
Now, I used to just listen to it. I listened to it all the time. In fact, I made a comment about it one day when you guys forgot to upload it to Spotify. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to see your faces.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
since I joined it, I watch it.
You're like,
watch
I
it.
like seeing your faces now.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I went back and watched the episode where Sean ripped into me, and I wanted to see how red my face got, and it got pretty red, so that was pretty fun.
It's weird that I watch it at all now because I hate the sound of my voice. I hate how I look. It's like, why am I watching it?
Same.
Yeah.
What?
Your voice
Yes.
and
Yeah,
how you look.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Not your voice, Sean.
No, that bums me out. Your voice is great.
You do have a great radio voice.
I mean, I think most people hate the sound of their voice because when I hear my voice on TV or on radio or whatever, it's not what I hear
It's different.
in my head. And at work, I often have to hear the sound of my voice because sometimes I'll record trainings and I have to listen back to it. It's like, oh, God,
That
why do I
was
do this?
hard. I remember
Yes.
those days. We're
Yes.
recording those.
Yeah.
Or,
At Green Path, at our last
Yeah.
stop, we used
Yeah.
to have to listen to sometimes the calls we did.
yep, exactly.
Nick, you as a pastor, you hear your voice through a microphone all the time, so it's got to be second nature to you.
Yes, and you don't really hear it though, like when you're doing like the sermons and all those things. Really,
I don't hear it either.
yeah, he checks out. He actually leaves the sanctuary.
He goes to sleep.
Don't blame him.
Yeah, no, like when I'm recording for online stuff, and then I have to watch it like 9 times to make sure it's working right. Like that's rough. And you notice all the weird mannerisms you have. And
Oh,
you're like,
yeah.
why do I do that?
Yes.
That's the worst part, is where you're like, I say a lot.
I have a crazy eye when I'm talking and I'm smiling. Like one of my eyes is much wider than the other, and it's like, what is this man doing to me?
I do stuff with my hands a lot, and I've noticed that in the podcast.
Yeah, you do.
I'm like, why am I doing that? What the hell, Bill? Why are you doing that?
Keep your hands to yourself this episode, Bill.
Yeah, I know, that's the weird thing. Now they get to see everything that happens with our hands because there's no table now.
They can see my leg going up and down like this 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles an hour. Yeah. Sean's like, nothing's wrong with me.
No, I was just thinking about how we didn't get to talk about the thing you wanted to talk about before we were on the podcast.
Oh, yeah,
Now
yeah.
we can't talk about it.
Yeah.
But it was a real fucking buzzkill about we were riffing about hand jobs and all sorts of stuff.
And then you got
And
the
then,
message.
then I got the message from you, and I was like, I can't text Bill anymore.
You actually could have. That would have been.
I had
that would have
one
been,
more episode to go, and I was just like, now's not the time, Sean.
I could have used.
buzzkill.
I
It's
could have used.
inappropriate.
Yesterday, I could have used that laughter, man. I could have used that laughter. So that's why, like we were going to go to the movies, and Leslie's like, "Do you want to cancel?" I got some bad news last night, anyways, and we already had our movie tickets, and Leslie's like, "Do you want to cancel?" I'm like, "No, I want to be like, I want to have fun. I want to distract myself. I want to have a good time. I want to like enjoy life right now, right?" Because
So who do you call for a good time? Me.
false.
I feel I should explain that there will be an explanation for Sean's hand job comment. I don't.
Will there? Will there?
I think you just leave it out there in the
I
ethos.
think we have to now.
I'm
Yeah.
going to make sure it gets explained.
Nope. No, just leave it out
Rest of
there.
The episode.
No.
Sean and Bill, a lot of hand jobs. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Stay tuned on Patreon.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. By the way,
I like it when Bill goes there, though, because immediately I was like, oh, you've uncorked a beast.
Exactly.
I want you to know that Daffy Duck gif is in the regular.
So if
My
I
wife
wasn't,
hates it.
I'm like, what have I started?
if I wasn't driving, I would have participated.
I had never seen that Daffy
I'd
Duck.
never seen that
gif.
either.
That's a good one.
And it's terrifying that someone put that on air thinking it was okay at some point in time.
I'm going to start using it. I just don't know how and what context.
Oh, you don't, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Send it
Just
to your
good
wife.
morning, Rob.
Yeah.
That's how I'm waking up Rob every morning.
Oh, I'm awake way before you.
You need to put that gif in the.
They should have that gift where
Cool.
Daffy Duck's looking through a window.
Give me more work to do.
And he's doing that like he's
After you're done with the
keeping
table.
time in you, and then you're like, there's Daffy Duck.
Oh my gosh. By the way, I didn't get a chance to say today we're reviewing Chain of Command Part 1 and 2 from Star Trek TNG. That's why all four of us are here, too, because we wanted Sean to be in on this one. Plus,
I
this
thought
is...
we were the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
They're-
Master.
We're the
No, I mean there's four of us.
yeah.
Oh, but there's
Or are
five.
there five of us?
There's five. You forgot about
Joe.
Joe.
You weren't supposed to say it.
Oh dear. Wah, wah. Yeah, I was gonna say Sid because Sid's been a guest host.
Yeah, she
I
guessed. She comes in and out.
don't know. Yeah,
There are 5 hosts.
there are 5 hosts.
Oh, that's the tagline for today's episode.
There are 5 hosts. How many lights? Oh, there's 6. There's too many lights in here.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Sorry, Bob.
Wah, wah. Too bad.
Did you cover up Cisco or did you move him?
Moved him. He doesn't have a home yet.
Okay.
They just see you randomly pointing off
It
camera.
was so it used to be on that side of the room, and now we're on this side of the room. So I wanted to get this side of the room done before I worried about that side. 'Cause,
Gotcha.
Again, in the time that I had, I was trying to get this side done.
Yeah. Yeah, so last Saturday, Rob and I, well, actually, one of the days last week, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace and I found these chairs. And it's a guy who buys old storage units. And he said he bought an old storage unit from a retirement home. And so $15 a chair, man. Now, am I probably sitting in someone's excrement? Absolutely. That's no different than normal.
You didn't clean these?
Yes, of course I did.
That gaming chair doesn't look so bad now, does
No,
it?
it doesn't. You want to swap seats?
They're commercial grade, so it like all
It all runs right off.
cleans right off. Yeah, your chair is a weird, like it lifts up like a Lamborghini. This part of it, and it's really funky. The part you're sitting on.
So they can just slide the old person off.
Exactly. When they die, it's easy that way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what can you do, man? So yeah, so it's a good deal. So we got those in the early week, and then Saturday, since we weren't recording, we came and set up the room and got a rough idea of what it looked like.
Okay.
So we're still getting there. There's still some work in progress.
That's right. I forgot it's been a while.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I took advantage of the 2 weeks because this is what I've been wanting to do. I just couldn't find chairs, and then Nick found the chairs, and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah. Game time. Yeah, it worked out really well. Yeah. And this is where we're at.
Yep.
All right.
But anyways. What else is going on, gentlemen? Did anyone see the new trailer from this week?
I'm
You talking about Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
You went to a movie last night. That was the perfect segue. And then you were like, let me flip it to the trailer.
Well, you start with trailers because the trailers come before the movie,
All right, fair.
don't they?
Makes sense to me.
Sure.
I think I said with Sean, it would be like I saw Hail Mary, and the front of it was
But it wasn't.
you lie. It's easy. You just lie.
So
they don't know.
You went to Regal for it, right? 'Cause-
MJR.
MJR.
Because I'm not one of those.
We went to
Thank God I'd punch you in the face.
We went to Imagine, and they only showed 2 trailers, and one was for the Sheep movie, which I really want to
Yep.
see with Hugh Jackman.
Oh, yeah.
that
got that
actually,
one too?
I was shocked that was it interested me.
Yeah.
I
Like,
was like,
I am shocked by that, too.
have you seen that trailer yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, my gosh.
it's the right touch of silly.
I heard about that movie years ago when they first announced it. I was like, this sounds stupid. And then I saw the trailer and said, oh, this sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Well, Leslie leaned over. She's like, that is my Mother's Day present, because that's when it comes out. So I leaned over to Eli, and I'm like, don't forget this. We are taking your mother to this movie on Mother's Day. She wants to see it. So there was that one, and then what was the other one? There was 2 that they showed.
I saw Dune at ours.
Didn't see Dune, but I want to see Dune 3. Oof.
I saw that one, too. I watched both of them on my phone in bed before I go to work. Oh, cool.
The trailers, or
Yeah,
did
the
you?
trailers.
Okay, I was.
No, I didn't watch Dune 3
You said the 2, so I thought you were saying.
Oh, you watched on your
Dune
phone.
Part 1 and 2
On your phone.
in bed before work.
I still haven't watched the Dunes.
You still haven't watched them? But you're not a big sci-fi guy.
I am not.
Yeah, and they're good movies, man.
Yeah, they are.
And plus, I don't like Timothy Chalamet.
I do. I may not care for the guy personally, but I think he's a good actor.
What did he do to you personally?
He's just there's something about
Show
him.
us where he touched you.
Use the Daffy Duck gift.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about. Like every interview I've seen of him and like hearing him talk, I'm just like, oh.
I also don't like when Hollywood's like, this is the new guy, like him.
Okay,
And they force feed him down your throat.
It's funny that you mentioned that.
Taylor Kish didn't work.
We were talking about Hail Mary last night, not me and you, but me and the missus. And I was like, yeah, I think Ryan Gosling is like my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too. Like I was saying that to Rob. I'm like, there's just something about him. He's so charismatic.
He has a charm about him.
He does. And he doesn't take himself seriously. I like that about him too. Like the whole, like the Barbie movie and then him performing It's Just Ken on the Academy Awards. Like, come on, that's pretty amazing.
I started to like him at Fall Guy.
I've seen Fall Guy.
Fall Guy is great.
Yes, that's when I was like, all right, I can see why people like this guy.
Fall Guy was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm
I gotta
bummed
check out
that
Fall
it
Guy.
failed at the box office.
I'm super bummed because it was a very entertaining movie.
It was.
If you haven't seen it, watch it.
I will watch it tonight or this weekend. Or
Yeah, it's good. Emily Blunt too.
If you
and
watch 5
Emily Blunt
episodes of DS9.
I watched 5 episodes of DS9
and Fall Guy. That's
I know-
your Saturday for
I got to watch Emissary before you guys are together again.
Yeah. You exist here.
Is that?
Man,
That's the first episode of DS9.
Oh, okay, I've seen the first 10 minutes of that.
No, okay, all right.
What you think?
what are you giving me the grim for?
Because when I started TNG, you guys were like, you can. I was like, do I wait? And you were like, yeah, you can check out the first episode of Deep Space Nine. There's no spoilers.
And there's a huge spoiler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it
damn
starts
it,
with the
Nick.
Battle of Worf 359.
Worf?
Wolf.
Worf?
There's no such thing as a battle with Worf.
I don't know. I was very proud of my guy in this episode.
On this episode?
Yep.
Yep.
Of Worf?
He punched one Cardassian.
Ah, there you go. But what did he do? Did he retreat? He did.
He got
he got
shot.
shot.
I mean,
He's a Cleon. His systems are redundant.
He got shot through the door.
Exactly.
And the
So it
door
shouldn't have
closed.
hurt him that bad.
No, he was holding the door open and he got shot.
Yeah, holding the door open so he could close it.
He's Klingon, but he's only human. Damn it! I mean,
No,
in fact,
he's
pain
a
affects
coward.
him.
He's a coward.
He
Dang.
wanted to go back, but that
if you
little
were
redhead lady
any other
wouldn't let
man,
him.
I would kill you where you stand.
Oh, stop it.
Any
Stop
other man, I
it.
kill you where you
Little
stand.
redhead
That's
lady.
Stop it.
My feelings for Dr. Beverly Crusher changed in this episode.
Oh, my God.
Oh, we'll get to it.
My feelings
Oh, yeah.
changed for in the other episode where she's working out with Worf and, oof, Deanna. Or, sorry.
Deanna,
See?
wow.
Sorry, leather
Been
pants.
there.
Leather pants. I was thinking about the leather pants again. It happens. All right. Anyways, this was all a segue to the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man trailer.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Did you all watch the Spider-Man trailer?
I did. I
Yeah.
watched it in bed before work.
Oh, hot.
Hot.
Yes.
Hot. I waited to watch it until I got home because it came out, and I'm like, I can't watch it on my phone. I got to watch it on a big screen television.
That was a good move.
That was a good move. I like the subtle teases of Rogue in there, which I don't think that was actually
think
Rogue.
I don't think it's supposed to.
But
It was,
I think it's supposed to just like make you think it's Rogue.
or a hint
yeah,
to what's to come.
yeah. I don't know.
Or
So,
playfulness, whatever.
so let's start with Sean, the resident Marvel expert.
No, I loved it. There were a ton of the shot of him carrying the guy straight out of Amazing Fantasy 15. There was a little montage of him like up against villains, like it's
Yeah.
Tarantula, Boomerang, like all that type of stuff was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah,
And I know that the biggest criticism throughout the Spider-Man movies is like with a lot of like diehard fans was like, oh, he's got the suit and Iron Man's money and everything's great. And this is where I sort of learned to trust the MCU's process because it's like they didn't show Uncle Ben passing, but we did get the loss of May to teach him the great power, great responsibility.
Yeah.
And now we do have an alone Peter who's struggling.
yeah. Back to the
Which I thought was
traditional
funny
suit,
because I saw a criticism because he's like looking at a phone.
yeah.
It's like the fancy flip phone, So, broke Peter can afford that phone.
Anyone
I was like,
can.
all right,
But-
settle down.
It's only an extra $30 a month.
Yeah.
Just go out anywhere on the sides of the street, and homeless people have phones.
Yeah, everyone can have
All you have
phones.
to do is rob one person who he arrests,
Yeah, he took that off of Boomerang after
There
he
you
beat him
go.
up.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
or he took the cash off him. I don't know.
I was excited about it. I think they did a good job in this trailer showing you enough without giving you anything.
Yeah, I don't like. That was sort of the Project Hail Mary thing. Like, we saw the teaser
Yeah.
on Superman,
Oh, yeah.
and then I like refused to show Ashley any. Like, I was like, "Hey, I want to go see this movie," and she was like, "What is it?" And I was like, "I'm not showing you a trailer." I'm like, "You just got to trust me. Like,
Yeah.
we need to go into a movie one time without knowing
Completely blind.
everything."
Had you read the book?
No,
Either have I.
but then I was like, it was the movie Nick got all weepy about in front of Super, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that did look good."
Yeah. 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 I did.
When the trailer came on, you were like, "I love that book."
I lost my freaking mind because I hadn't seen the trailer yet, and I was so excited about it. And
How nice was it to see a trailer on the big screen for the first time?
Oh my gosh, incredible!
It's like my biggest plight against the theater experience is like I absolutely loved when I was a kid going to the movies. Like you had no idea what the next trailer was going to be, and people got there for the trailers. And now I got some ding dong coming in the movie 30 minutes later because he's already seen everything while lying in bed with his shirt off, watching the trailers before he goes to work.
I sleep with the shirt on.
Damn, you ruined the fantasy, Bill. Cue the Daffy Duck gif.
Or you're trying to watch the trailers and they're coming in to bring the trays of food to people because they hand deliver food now. That drove me nuts.
Or
Or they have an ad come on and you think it's a trailer as an ad. Like the hell?
There was an ad. Okay, there was. We thought it was a shrinking trailer, and like we have missed this entire season because we're just waiting until it's basically done.
So you can
buy an
binge it.
Apple Plus, watching it all, canceling Apple Plus until Ted Lasso comes back on.
Yep.
Because I have spent way too much money on streaming services that just sit there for 6 months.
Yep. Same.
And it was like legitimately like a 2-minute trailer for this season of Shrinking. And then at the very end, it was like one of the characters on the show was like, "And if you feel like getting your taxes done, get them done." And I was like, what in the hell happened?
They did that with there was a Zendaya commercial, and it was like 2.5 minutes, and it's just Zendaya like talking about her career, and she's like, "I've worked really hard to get where I'm at." They're showing clips from her movies, and at the very end, Rolex, buy our watches. I'm like, and I literally went, "Boo!"
So I'm gonna go back. So the one you saw, it was the cast of Shrinking, right?
Like it was clips from season 4. Like it was like a season 4 trailer.
And they had one of the cast members from the show say, "Hey, TurboTax," or whatever it was.
Yes.
That sucks.
Yes.
Like the whole thing is a trailer, and then at the end, Jason
the whole
Segel
thing's
comes
a
on there, TurboTax, use it.
It was his like buddy.
Oh yeah, yeah. His gay friend.
Yes, I didn't want to say it.
You can say that.
Why? There's nothing wrong with being gay.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Oh,
with it.
geez, you guys turn this around. I just didn't want to be like, the gay one.
We're working on Sean, folks. He's a little homophobic. No,
Oh
he's
my
not.
God.
He's not.
He's a
not.
sweet guy.
He's accepting and loving and affirming and inclusive.
Here,
he's-
now think everybody.
He's got the second greatest head of hair in the room.
Behind me,
I think you would be first.
I do.
I was like,
we should do a hair off.
I
with
was
them.
like, what a nice compliment. And then I looked over and I was like, oh, fuck you.
I was like the ego on this guy.
Any other thoughts on the Spider-Man trailer? I mean, they obviously digitally edited out people in some of the fights with the hand.
Maybe.
I think so.
You guys watched it with a far more critical eye than I did. I just looked, okay, good. Can't wait for it to come out. I'm not thinking about who's in there, who's not.
I mean, I just, and those shots of those characters were like legit cover to screen recreation.
Which I love when they do that.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just like, I was the Leonardo DiCaprio meme the entire time where I was like,
Yeah.
there's Boomerang.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I liked the inclusion of the Punisher. I didn't realize Joe Barenthal was going to be in it, so I'm
John.
excited. John?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
I heard that months ago.
Sorry. I didn't know that. I knew, like, there's rumor that Sadie Sink is going to be playing Jean Grey, which
It's
they
a dumb rumor.
You don't think she is? She's going to be just some random telepath, you think?
I think it would be really, that would be a huge misstep to introduce Jean Grey in
a Spider-Man movie? I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Just because an actress has read, this is what I don't like about the internet. We've never dyed an actress's hair.
Right, Famke Janssen had her hair dyed for X-Men.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even think what's her name who played it.
Redheaded
and
people
the
need
other
more
one
jobs. Why are we
is
taking them
naturally
away from
redheaded? What's her name? Isn't naturally redheaded who played it in X-Men Apocalypse? Right? Who played Jean?
I can't think of her name.
Sophie Turner.
Yep.
I was going to say
Because I keep on going back to like.
Wasn't she redheaded in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, but I think she's naturally blonde.
Never saw it.
I could be wrong. I could
No
be
idea.
wrong.
She's got brown hair in Tomb Raider.
I think it's red in Tomb Raider.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
I am. What's that about?
We're getting everything wrong right now.
Yeah.
We're getting
Correct us at 734-494-0980.
Okay, maybe you can answer this. Bryce Dallas Howard, natural redhead.
No, she's naturally a blonde, I think. Let me find out. Let me find out.
And now he wishes he had his computer.
Let me find out.
Well, because she played Gwen Stacy in the third Raimi Spider-Man movie.
I forgot that.
I didn't.
Oh, and they dyed her hair. Oh, no. She's a natural redhead.
And they died. She should have been. They just should have.
She should have been Mary Jane
Yeah.
over Kirsten Dunst.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm a Bryce Dallas Howard fan. Always have been. She's a good director, good actress. She's got a badonkadonk. She does, man.
Oh, she does for days.
I like how he threw out the other accolades first, but I knew. I knew what was the top choice.
It was coming.
Patience is a virtue.
It was coming. That's what
What was that movie she did with Henry Cavill?
Spider-Man.
No.
Oh, it was on. It was Argyle.
Argyle.
That
Great.
was a good movie.
Fantastic.
Yes.
It was released right after, sometime after COVID. It was
like
when
within
movies
a
were
year
still
and a
coming
half.
back.
Okay.
It was an Apple movie release, and it bombed at the box office, but it is so much fun.
Yeah, because they released it on Apple at the same time, right?
No, they
No.
were like
They give like a 30-day window or
30
something
day
like
one,
that.
but that's the problem, right?
And people just said, I'll wait for it to come on Apple.
But it had Dua Lipa in there, or Dua Lipa,
I don't know who that is.
Dua Lipa.
She's a singer.
Again, I don't know.
Go.
It was so entertaining though, because it's
It was
basically
really
the same world of the Kingsman.
Okay.
It's in that same universe.
Sure. Mark Millar.
Yeah,
Which are great movies as well.
absolutely.
Kingsman movies are fantastic. They're better James Bond movies than a lot of the recent James Bond movies have been.
I really like the last
Not
one.
the
with
Daniel
Greg.
Craig one. I like Daniel Craig James.
I think as they
You
went
like
along,
the last one?
yeah,
I
they-
like the last one.
The last James Bond movie?
I did not like the last one at all.
Well, first of
I
all, you
love the
throw
last
you
one.
throw Anna de Armas in it, you've automatically
That's one.
it's an A.
And plus, in spoiler alert, they had the balls to kill off James
I know.
Bond.
I give them props,
And
and he ain't dead.
And I was like, I was not expecting that. I was like, that's a
it
bold
gives
move.
credence to my theory that James Bond is just a name that they give to agents of the designation 007.
I've always had that theory
That's
too.
always been my
That's been a long-standing
workaround
fan
of the
theory.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
it's just
that.
it's a reissue of their top agent or whatever.
Yeah, I like that.
So
There's
was
a 006 that's Nick.
so was Natasha Lynch James Bond?
I mean, that's a great question. I don't know.
It's Natasha Lynch.
She's the black lady who was in the last.
Oh,
James Bond.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
she could be.
Yeah.
My favorite. I mean, my favorite of the Daniel
The
Craig
opening
ones
scene,
was
right?
the first
Yeah,
one.
she was in the whole movie.
Casino Royale was
She
incredible.
I don't think she was in the opening scene.
And then not the second one, but the third. What was the third one?
Skyfall?
Skyfall. I
Skyfall
love
was
Skyfall.
really good. I love Skyfall.
So I like Casino Royale. I like Skyfall. The rest of them were. I could just. I don't know.
I like the last one. I can't think of the name of it.
No Time to Die, but you know he found the time.
It's true.
You know what I like?
There's always time.
Yeah.
That Ethan Hunt doesn't die.
That's right.
My man.
That's
That's
a
right.
spoiler.
They should have
That's
killed
a
off
spoiler.
Ethan Hunt.
They should have.
So they can really say, okay,
There's
this
now
is
only
the
two
final
rights.
mission.
When do you feel like they're going to do a relaunch of Mission Impossible?
Well, there's a rumor that's happening now.
Oh, really?
There's a rumor they hired a director, a female director. I can't remember her name or what she's done, but
Okay.
it was somewhat controversial because it wasn't really. She doesn't come from an action franchise.
Okay, and let me see if I can find it.
But there's been no traction. That was about a month ago, and I haven't heard
Okay.
anything additional since.
And will they be having like Ethan Hunt, or are they just going to recast him and have a different name? I think they should do a different character.
It's a reboot.
In my perfect world, Ethan Hunt / Tom Cruise would take over the role of the Jim Phelps type, and they have a different point guy.
That's what they should do. Because Ethan Hunt, he wasn't in the original show, was he?
Correct.
I don't think he was.
I thought that's what they were trying to do with Jeremy Renner.
100%.
I
That's what
think
they
that
thought.
was the original plan. And then Tom Cruise was like, I ain't going nowhere, suckers. And Jeremy's like, okay, fine.
Well, and Jeremy Renner does he's a good actor. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't have the charisma to carry a franchise like that.
Ving Rhames does.
Yeah, because that was that 2-year period where they were trying to get him to take over every action franchise. Because wasn't he in one of the Bourne movies?
He was.
Yeah.
He was I forgot what it was called, but it was Bourne something.
Born too much.
Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Legacy.
Born Legacy, maybe.
That's what it was. Bourne Legacy.
Chloe Zhao, who's done Nomadland and Eternals.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, ugh.
She's the rumor
All right.
that's replacing. That's going to direct the next Mission Impossible.
Marking a shift towards a more character-driven
Rumor.
approach. While not officially confirmed,
I would
reports
love.
suggest a treatment in development breaking from longtime director Christopher McQuarrie.
I would love more of the first one. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said about them it being more of a traditional spy flick and more of a not psychological. What's the word for it? But like,
Thriller.
Intellectual.
huh?
Intellectual.
Yeah,
That's why people hated the first one, though.
I loved the first one.
People hated it. Or,
They're dead.
oh my God, there's so many good
They're
lines.
all dead.
So many lines in that movie.
Never see me very upset.
That's right.
That's good. That's good.
Red light,
It was all right.
green light. I will punch you.
All right, so moving on from Spider-Man, we can't do spoilers because this idiot has not seen it yet.
I'm going to see it later. today.
75% of us have seen Project Hail
Look at
Mary.
him and his percentages.
Yeah,
I know. Look who was paying attention in the fourth
Easier.
grade.
It's easier when there's 4 of us.
Yeah, but there's 5 of
No, there's
them.
5 of us.
Yeah, there are
Oh,
5
then I
of
got
us.
it wrong.
Yeah.
So 80%
That would be
of you said
80%. 80. I should have said 80% of us.
Rewind
Dang
it. Edit that part out.
All right, this idiot over here hasn't seen it. 80% of us have seen the movie, so we're going to review it based off of that. Okay.
All right.
All right, so no spoilers. We're not going to spoil it, I don't think. I mean, we really can't. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I like what you said about sometimes not seeing trailers because there's a pretty big spoiler in the trailer that, like, going to the movie, like, is a pretty big shocker. Like, not even halfway through, a third of the way through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that the alien dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the little rock guy. Yeah. And that would be kind of cool to go into it and not know that he's going to be in the movie.
I liked I liked how they did it, the framing device of
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
so you didn't get like castawayed.
Right.
Yeah.
Too lost in the whole. Yeah, exactly. I like that, actually. What really impressed me about it is there's no green screens in the movie. It's all practical effects.
Love it. Yeah, and you
I
can
mean,
tell.
there's obviously CGI because they
Yeah.
spaceships and whatnot, but like you can really tell they're interacting with the sets, and it's
It was refreshing because it doesn't have that weird blue or haze that all the movies have.
yeah. Well, and on top of it, like if they did CGI, the ship wouldn't feel claustrophobic. Where the ship he was in felt like tight and claustrophobic, and not designed for people to travel. Really,
Right.
I don't know. I thought it was really good. The cast was incredible. I mean, Ryan Gosling is always amazing. I don't know who the actress was who played the director on Earth, but she's incredible too. She did a great job. I think what's really incredible was Rocky was a puppet.
He was a puppet, really?
He's not CGI. He's a puppet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I just all right, this is some good CGI.
And the voice of Rocky was the puppeteer. So they started, like they had him speaking as they were trying to decide on the voice and everything.
Oh, okay.
And then they're like, oh my gosh, he just fits the puppet so well. So they just used his
I
voice.
saw a thing where they said that there were different days on set where it was voiced by different people because one day during an emotional scene it was Gosling's kids.
To get the reaction out of them.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good.
That's good use right there. One of the benefits of having a brain damage is that we saw this trailer during Superman. I forgot the trailer completely. I just assumed I'd never saw a trailer for it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go see it. And so when the alien came around, I'm like, huh.
Yeah. On a trip to Knoxville one time, we got the audiobook of it and we listened to the audiobook there and back. And then after that, Eli loved it so much that we bought the book and then he's read it twice since then. And I read it once since then. The incredible thing is it's an incredibly faithful adaptation of the book. If you don't ever read the book, you'll be fine. You miss out on some details that are really good, right? But it's not the end of the world. You're not getting a whole different story.
All right, so I'm not going to watch the movie tonight. I'm going to get the book, read it, then watch the movie.
There you go.
I'm not going to do
No.
that.
No, don't.
After watching 5 episodes of Deep Space Nine
Yes.
Yeah.
and Fall Guy.
Yes.
And Fall
Guy.
You got a really busy night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you rank the movie out of a 10?
I was very pleasant surprised. I thought it was a very excellent movie. So
Yeah.
if I didn't give it an 8 or 9, I'd be up there.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I'm probably like an 8 or a 9 too.
I was really happy. Like, anytime I'm obviously like Marvel's I struggle with movie theaters just because of people.
Yeah.
I've had way too many
People stink.
I'm on my phone and
There was one person like that. He was in the third row on the right.
TikTok. He was on TikTok.
Idiot.
yeah, I can't. That drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I'm going to pre-rate it. 9.5.
9.5.
Nice.
9.5. What did you give it? An 8 or 9?
Yeah, like probably a 9. I mean, I was just thrilled to like go to the movies and not have it be a thing I'm already super familiar. Like, it felt like
Yeah.
I was
You're going in
13
blind.
again, going
Yeah.
to the movies and just wowed by the experience.
Well,
Well-
who'd you go with? With your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really hope this makes some good money to show that original property, even though it's off
I
of a
checked.
book.
It's
But
projected to make like $71.5 million, which they said was a big success.
oh,
for
was it?
Oh, really?
Amazon MGM.
I was hoping it'd be like 100 million.
Yeah.
But 71 million isn't bad. Our
I mean,
theater
that
was sold out.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. I always go at like first showing on the Thursday
Okay.
at like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So there's the
No one there.
least
Get
amount
that
of issues.
Matinee price.
Oh, they're going to get my $750 today.
No, I do the whole luxury wall in seat, and we did the Screen X thing.
So that's what I want to know.
I want to try one of those.
Screen X. How was this movie in Screen
oh,
X?
it was really good.
Yeah.
This
I mean,
would be a
basically
great
everything
Screen X.
in space in the ship. You were like, it was a good Screen X.
I might want to see it again in Screen X, actually, now that I think about it, because that seems like an amazing Screen X
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I never get to do any of that stuff because my favorite theater I always go to is the Farmington Civic. If it's not the Farmington Civic, I'm not
Oh,
going.
really?
good theater.
It is a good theater. I mean, it's a classic theater. You
And
can't.
for those of you who are not in the Detroit area, Farmington Civic is a 100-year-old theater in Farmington Hills. No, Farmington, Michigan.
Farmington.
And it's
Get it right.
like 100 years old, and they've divided it into 2 screens, but basically it's just an upper level and a lower level, and 2 screens, and that's it. No fancy seats.
And it looks like a theater from the 1930s inside.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's got a smell to it. Like, not a bad smell, but an old smell.
And they've got, in my opinion, the best popcorn.
They do have really good popcorn. And now they show first-run movies. They didn't used to.
Yeah.
They got
And-
that license like 10 years ago.
Now they're showing a lot of art house movies, which, but they're showing
I'm
Project
kidding. I
Hail
like-
Mary this weekend, so yeah, I'll see that. But I haven't been
Hippies.
there in months because it's like I don't want to see this.
I
Nothing against art house movies, I just think they're stupid.
I will say, like, that experience
kidding,
was
they're not
pretty incredible with our audience because they were like laughing and having a good time. People were like, there were audible gasps at points in the movie. Like, there was that one dumb guy down there on playing on TikTok, but you had to go out of your way to look for him to watch it, like to
Get
see
a
him.
screen dimming down at least.
There was a Marvel movie once that I saw. I don't remember which one it was, but I was at the very top, and there was a guy on his phone, and I got up, ran down, tapped him on the shoulder, and was like, "Dude, this is like a spotlight
Yeah,
behind you."
Yeah.
And he surprisingly actually shut it down and didn't.
So your audience didn't throw things at him? Because that's
No.
what
my
we've done
thing
in the
is
past.
every once in a while, like I have checked my phone because sometimes I'll get my phone will vibrate and I'll be like, oh, it's fine, but then it'll immediately go off again, and I'm like, is there an emergency? Because my job.
Oh, you mean like when the phone was going off 30,000 times while you're watching the movie yesterday? Because these two were talking about Star Trek?
Oh, I know. It started blowing up when you're like Jellicoe. You started off on. But anyways, when I use my phone, like if I have used it, I do it like this.
For that
I won't.
reason, I always
I'll
sit
do
at
it
the very back, at the very top, so that if I do have to take my phone, it's not bothering too many people.
Yeah. Well, and it's very rare and far between.
It's very rare to me.
Because most of the time I'll even put it on silent. I'll be like, look, if someone died, I'll get to it in an hour.
I'm
and a
still
half.
someone that just loves the movie theater experience. I like to see the movies with people if I can.
Yeah.
I like to see it on big screens or Screen X, which is my new joint.
Yeah, I think I want to go see it again.
Bill, I think we need to talk about the fact that these two were out at the movies last night.
know!
And we didn't even, there was
And
no,
hey, do you guys want to come?
interested? I'd already seen it.
You'd already seen it.
Do you know that our wives are close?
And our boys are close. That's a big part of it. They're best friends. They're brother. They call each other brothers.
You also understand that sometimes they make plans too.
Sure.
Well, tell Crystal.
I think they've
I
talked about
made
this.
the plans this
Tell
time.
Crystal and Leslie to say, "Hey, ask Bill from now on."
Look, we can start
Bill,
making that a possible. We can
Let's start going to movies together.
Yes.
Screw
All
these
right.
guys.
We're not gonna mention it until the podcast.
real truth. Before, with our other podcast hosts, we would invite him to things, and he always said no. So then,
Or he would say he would go, and you'd buy a ticket,
and then he wouldn't show. And this is no knock against him, but you got in the habit of being like, okay, well then, what's the point?
Well, if I tell you I'm going to be there,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna be there.
You don't joke around. Bill is like someone like he'll tell you something right away, and that's the gospel.
I appreciate
for Bill.
that.
I do
not
appreciate
not
that.
work stuff, but
Work doesn't count.
Just the important
Just-
stuff.
Oh my gosh! Is there anything else we want to talk about, or do we go in the chain of command sooner? I mean, we're in 30 minutes.
I
here.
do have one question for you, Bill.
What's that?
Did you finish Starfleet Academy?
yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I liked those last two episodes. I think they were probably the best episodes of the season. I
I don't
appreciate
feel like you could get through an
that they
episode.
didn't do a cliffhanger season finale.
Yeah.
Some of the best episodes of TV shows have been cliffhangers, but I hate cliffhangers. I hate them.
I love to hate them.
I'm glad.
So the best of both worlds.
The best of both worlds was probably, in my opinion, one of the best episodes. of
Data
Star Trek.
getting his head blasted off.
Oh,
But
best of
that
both worlds is better.
That was I hated it. In fact, oh come on, bullshit.
Or Cisco getting kicked off. Never mind.
Kicked off what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. But I thought, especially the penultimate, I thought that was the best episode of the season.
Yeah, I think these two episodes together, they were the best episodes of the season.
I agree, and I still maintain that this is not good Star Trek, but it actually turned out to be an okay show.
Yeah.
But it's not good Star Trek.
I actually, one of the things that I realize is my biggest problem with it is I think the dialogue is cheesy and corny.
Well, it's modern dialogue. It's terrible.
Well, and they use modern language, which they should not be using.
Which is terrible.
Yeah.
I,
The amount of times I hear bullshit in that show is like, I should not hear the word bullshit ever in Star Trek.
I appreciate the fact that they
Nope.
use modern language.
Disagree.
No, disagree.
Because, what are you supposed to do? What, once again, make up something?
Yeah. Well,
What they use slang. They use modern slang. There's no way you would use modern slang.
It came back.
huge flex.
You do not hear me using
100%
William
was used.
Shakespeare for
Wait 50 years. That's how we're going to talk in 50 years.
No,
No, we're not.
We'll all be dead, so we won't be able to.
dude. If someone says groovy right now, we lose our mind over it.
I'm going to start working into my vocabulary more.
Thou shalt Jellicoe?
Well, before we do the
Yeah, I got a story for Bill.
Oh, yes!
That's right, because we were talking
Oh,
about
We got to memorialize someone
Yeah.
first. So first of all, rip to Chuck Norris. What is your favorite Chuck Norris joke? First of all,
Nope. I got to tell my story.
All right, tell your story.
first before
Chuck
the
Norris
joke.
jokes are bullshit.
Okay,
And here's why.
Okay. Never mind.
1988, Livonia Mall.
Oh,
The Chuck Norris is doing a book signing. I am a huge fan of the amazing film Delta Force.
yes.
How are you?
Love it. 7. My dad was not.
Yeah.
I did not get introduced to films through Disney.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
dad was like, "You're watching Lethal Weapon." I'm watching Lethal Weapon. You're watching Lethal Weapon.
Purple Rain was one of the
Respect.
first movies I saw.
Purple
Yeah,
rain.
anyways.
Apollonia.
So I am
Yes, sir.
obsessed with Delta Force, Chuck Norris, okay? Invasion USA, all this stuff. We go to the book signing. The Secrets to My Inner Strength is the book.
Mm-hmm.
I wait. I'm 7 years old. I've got a little Chuck Norris doll with the Kung Fu grip, okay? I get up there, get my book signed. I'm 7. I can barely read. Just so I can tell Chuck Norris that Delta Force is my favorite movie and show him my Chuck Norris doll. And as I'm about to, his security guard palms my face and pushes me along. And I, at 7 years old, was like, why does Chuck Norris need a bodyguard? Popped the head off my Chuck Norris doll and walked away dejected.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay,
It's not a security guard. It's just the concierge.
I love this story because leading up to this, I thought you were going to have an actual interaction where Chuck Norris was a prick to you.
Nope.
Or
But
kicked its ass.
Or like, but it really what it was is he crushed your childhood dreams of being unstoppable.
Yeah.
Right? Like
I
he's not
face palmed by a security guard, and I was just like, he's not so tough. He's got that guy with him.
Yeah. Well, we need to make a Chuck Norris joke related to Sean now.
So every
Like,
time
who's the only
that
person
people
stronger
would
than
bring
Chuck
up
Norris? And
Chuck Norris jokes, I'm like, oh, you mean Chuck Norris's bodyguard? Because he's a bitch.
not the bodyguard, but Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Carl.
Well, I mean, the bodyguard kind of is because he face palmed a child. I mean, that's kind of. I mean,
F kids, man. Get them out of there.
Rob,
Yeah.
I was riveted by the
it
story. I
was
was like,
probably Rob.
it was probably a relative of Rob.
I was like, get that kid out of there. I love this story.
kids.
Tell me more about this bodyguard.
Why would Chuck Norris waste his time with a kid? Get the kid out of here.
Right?
Oh my gosh, that is pretty traumatic for a 7-year-old. But you literally,
Oh, yeah.
So actually, have you ever thought about the story spinning? The story, that security guard actually saved your life because if Chuck Norris would have spoken to you as a 7-year-old, your head would have exploded because of the power of Norris.
So
Oh,
my
yeah,
favorite.
I was furious. My parents felt so bad because they were just. I was so excited. They like bought the book just so I could have my Delta Force interaction, which I went back and watched last year. Finally, after the
trauma.
wore off, problematic.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it is.
I didn't realize that it was a short circuit situation going on with the villain.
Oh yeah. What was that guy's name?
I haven't seen it in ages, so maybe I have to look at it again tonight.
It's
You're busy tonight, man.
There's so much to watch.
5 episodes, Deep Space Nine,
Let me look up Delta Force.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy,
Read
Read Project Hail Mary.
Go to
See
movies,
Project.
see it. Yeah.
What else can we get
Some
to
of,
do?
some of this might get pushed back to like Sunday.
All right.
Well, I mean, I understand that, like a 1-day delay, but no more than that. Okay.
No, I'm going to see the movie tonight.
What time are you seeing it?
Depending on what time we get out of here, either 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
It's a great flick.
So while you guys are doing that, my favorite Chuck Norris joke is Chuck Norris's hometown, where he was born at, Ryan, Oklahoma. They changed the name of one of the streets in town to Chuck Norris Lane, and everybody on the street kept dying, so they had to change it back because nobody crosses Chuck Norris and lives.
Ah, nice.
What's your favorite Chuck Norris joke?
I don't have any.
I can't
anymore.
pull one up on the spot.
They're dead now. They're dead to me.
Chuck Norris.
Sean has ruined it.
Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door.
Oh.
Chuck Norris's daughter lost her virginity. He found it and put it back.
That one's good.
I'm not a big Chuck Norris fan. I've probably seen maybe 2 or 3 of his movies, but I love the Chuck Norris.
Heck yeah. My brother used to send me one like once a day, and I'm like, okay, enough.
Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet. He scares the shit out of it.
I love it.
I did feel bad though because
I should just say-
cannot think of his real name because I'm a jerk. But the guy who played Xander on Buffy the Vampire Slayer also passed
he
away.
passed.
Yeah,
46
the guy who
or
played
56?
Xander. Yeah.
56.
I think
would
56,
assume.
yeah. That's right, because it's a 90s show.
And I felt bad because immediately the comments were like, "Oh, Chuck Norris already claimed his first victim,"
Oh, that's not cool.
and it's just like, dude,
Oh, I'm not supposed to laugh at that.
just give us a minute.
Did you know Chuck Norris's bodyguard counted to infinity twice? See?
Nick's working his way back up.
Yeah.
slowly.
We had
but
a
surely.
huge falling out.
Huge.
If he'd maybe invited me and Bill to the movies, he would have moved up. Then he slipped down a little bit,
did,
but now
I
he's
did, I
look
did.
at him sucking up.
I try.
You know, the boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris every night.
Just wait until you get the Daffy Duck gift later. I'm really going to be in now.
Only if you recreate it.
And I will, and I'll make it in pure GIF form, and it'll be slightly pixelated and everything. It'll be great.
One more dumb Chuck Norris joke, because I've got a million of them.
All right.
So Superman and Chuck Norris had an arm wrestling match, and they decided that the loser had to wear his underpants on the outside of his pants.
It's a good one.
So- Wouldn't happen in Zack Snyder's world. Sorry.
I think you should interject Chuck Norris jokes throughout the whole thing.
The whole time.
Just work them in.
All right. Chain of command? Chain of command. All right. So, first of all, this series is set in the 24th century, in case no one was aware.
Oh, didn't know that.
of
Thank you.
No, I'm kidding. I was just looking at my plot points. I'll just boil it down. Admiral Shelby shows up on the ship.
The Chev.
Nechev.
Nechev, yeah.
Yeah, she's not Shelby.
Not Shelby yet.
She's
It's
not Shelby.
Amber yet.
Yeah, Nechev. I'm sorry. Wrong one. Admiral Nechev. I mixed them up. Shows up on the ship. See, this is why I need my laptop.
Put it on your lap and then put it off to the side when you don't need it.
Anyways, shows up on the ship. She's got a mission. Well, she relieves Picard of command. He's out. He's no longer the captain. And as they're talking to Riker's all getting cocky because he's like, yeah, I get to command the Enterprise. And they're like, actually, we're bringing in Jellicoe. And he's like, I don't see the need for it. And she's like, I do, bitch. And she walks out. So Jellicoe comes onto the ship. He's in command. Why he's on command? Because Picard and Beverly Crusher and Worf are going off on a special mission. They're going to a planet that has a supposed Cardassian biological weapon on it, and their job is to stop this biological weapon. So they're off on this mission with Jellicoe in charge of the ship. Jellicoe runs a tight ship. He's doesn't care if the crew likes him. The crew doesn't trust him, but he don't care. He wants them to just trust him. He tells Deanna to put clothes on. Not cool. He puts Riker in his place. Not cool. Again, he doesn't like Riker.
Riker doesn't like him.
He doesn't like him. So there's all this fighting going on. They don't get along. And Deanna keeps trying to tell him, you got to get to know the crew. And he's like, yeah, that's a good point. You should get to know the crew. I'm not going to do it. Meanwhile, Picard gets captured on this planet, and Worf is a bitch, and he abandons him. Worf and Beverly escape, and they get rescued, and they're fine. But Picard is taken captive by the Cardassians. This whole time, they try the good guy, bad guy role with him at first, and then they decide, no, you're no longer Jean-Luc Picard. We're simply going to call you a human, and then it's torture time, and they start torturing him nonstop. Doing all sorts of things to him. In particular, they're shining lights into his face, and the guy's like, do you see the 5 lights here? And he's like, oh, there's 4 lights. And he's like, no, there's 5. And he just keeps messing with him the whole time. What? Come on, I'm doing a good job. This is 2 episodes. I get a little bit of extra time.
You've only been talking 5 seconds.
Thank you, Bill.
You should have said Worf retreated.
Oh, that's true. He did.
He was like, finally got Beverly to myself.
Yeah. Worf acted like Chuck Norris, and he got someone else in there to face slam Picard out of the way. Anyways, so Picard is being tortured this whole time, and Shelby's negotiating with the Cardassians, and the Cardassians tell him they got Picard, and he denies it, and basically is willing to sacrifice Picard's life, and he plays a hard ass in the interviews, which the rest of the Enterprise crew doesn't like, but it kind of works, actually. His negotiation tactics work. Meanwhile, Picard is getting tortured, and finally at the end he's getting ready to cave in and say there are five lights because
Like, this shit hurts.
he was just told the Enterprise was destroyed and everything else, and then right at that moment where he's about to say it, because they say, look, you say it and we'll let you live the rest of your life in peace. If you don't, we're going to keep torturing you. So he's about to say it, but then some Cardassians come in and say, what are you doing? We need to get him back on the Enterprise. And then he gets defiant, just like Chuck Norris's bodyguard, and says, there are 4 lights. And then he goes back to the ship. And then in a heart-to-heart with Deanna, after Jellicoe is relieved of command and he stands relieved, Deanna's talking with him, and she's like, I'm so proud of you. And he's like, you shouldn't be proud of me because I thought there was actually 5 lights at the end. End of episode.
I don't remember Deanna saying I was proud of you.
I mean, she basically did.
That's what Nick wants her to say to him.
Yeah,
In
I
the-
did.
I'm proud of you, Daddy.
And then
In
with
the
the Daffy,
holodeck simulation.
with a
that
Daffy
versus
Duck.
Daffy
with-
Duck in it.
yeah,
You should put that Daffy Duck gift at the end of the episode so people can know what we're talking
Deanna.
Oh, it's because Sean has tasked me. I have to put it throughout the episode, apparently.
Yeah, Deanna goes to the holodeck and she's like, load Geordie LaForge's holodeck programs. Replace her with Picard.
I don't want to
Daffy
skip
Duck.
ahead, but that ending really bummed me out.
It was sad, wasn't it? You wanted him to be strong the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Shatner would never.
You don't.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. That's Picard looking at it.
Shatner made out with a shape-shifting dude alien
Okay.
in Star
right.
Trek 6.
Wouldn't you have?
And he was
what's wrong
freaked out.
with- What's wrong with that?
Because he didn't want to initially, right? Didn't he do it just to escape?
Yeah, he was trying to play a game.
Okay, I guess that's true. Never mind.
What's wrong with making out with dudes?
That's true. See, I'm helping you out. I'm setting you up.
He's a homophobe now.
I am not.
I hate all of you.
This is where your New Girl clip would have worked.
Oh, we didn't put that in there. Oh, down on my phone.
That's fine. It's not
What's
a
the
big
New Girl
deal.
clip?
Oh, you'll have to wait.
You'll have to wait. There's a good New Girl clip.
Okay.
This is what they talk about in their secret.
I know, when they go to the
fun-time
movies and they leave us
meetings.
out of it.
Oh, we put the studio together when we told you guys we weren't recording. We went to the movies. We Daffy Ducked.
hey! They're going on vacation together this month. That's not this month.
Not this
summer.
month. It's in
this
June.
summer.
June?
All right.
June?
Hold on.
I think you and I.
Where are we going to go on vacation?
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Nobody cares, Sean. Nobody cares.
I care.
Thank you, Bill.
This is harder. I need to figure this out. This is too
You
difficult.
need to get another little table right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Damn it, Bill.
So I'm thinking that's
I
the
think
card.
you get the Star Trek Delta emblem table that you're going to make
Yeah,
right there. And then you move that one to the side, put your thing there.
that's true.
Now
I'll get a
Bill
little.
Bill can
I'll
sit
get
his
like a.
coffee out there
I'll
without
get a
making the
little
noise.
TV table, little TV food tray. There you go.
I think that was a spoiler. The audience wasn't supposed to know about the Delta table.
No, we talked about it on the
Did we?
air.
I thought we talked about it before the podcast.
We might have talked about it.
Hey guys,
before.
before we get in the chain of command,
We're
actually
already in it. We're spoiling the end of it.
we haven't really got into it.
Spoiling the end of
It's
it,
a
you
30
told him
years
a
episode.
beat by beat 10-minute recreation
It
of
was
the episode.
4. There are 4 minutes.
If you're watching this for the first time, I apologize. Jeopardy next week. Where was it going? Shoot.
Talking about Jeopardy, how I'm hosting.
Oh, I'm sorry if this is the first time you're watching this.
Yeah.
Old man Rob over there.
It's more brain injury, Rob, over here.
And then he screws up and gets it all wrong.
I don't remember. But Picard, so Picard at the end of that episode, he could have been reflecting back and going, I was about to cave, but in the moment, he still might have been stubborn.
No. I'm perfectly okay with him caving because that shows you how torture is not an effective method to get the information you
That
want.
shows you how he's not James T. Kirk or the Cisco.
Because at the very beginning, he talks about how torture is not an effective method to get information, and he just views you as like, and he's like, from now on, I'm going to see you as a 6-year-old child, you know, like, and he, like, but ultimately, in the end, torture can break people and make you say whatever you want to say,
That's
and
why it's not effective.
right, which is why I want to be waterboarded sometime. I want to see what it's like.
You should try it in the shower. It's not fun. I tried it in the shower.
I
once.
want to try it. You've never wanted to try being waterboarded just to see what it's like?
No.
Fuck is going on?
I do.
I did it in the shower once, and it's not cool.
Yeah.
Daffy ducked in the shower?
I said I can deal with this. No, I couldn't.
I just love the idea of like you having a washcloth over your face, going like panicking, and your wife's like, "Bill, are you all right?"
You're like, Pam, I need you to waterboard me.
I waterboarded myself.
She's like, hey, calling 911, and you just take it off your face, Bill. I can't.
Help!
I will not answer the questions.
Verify lights.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a visual. Okay, all right.
Oh, I remember it was on Patreon last night. I scheduled at 12:01. I actually showed our Patreons before you guys even saw it.
You bastard.
But because I said, hey, they're walking into this tomorrow and they don't know.
To what? What you just said?
This.
Oh, the room.
What are we going to do to get? What we're going to do is we're going to paint the room, and we're not going to tell these guys, and they're going to come in and say, "Oh, it's now Star Trek beige."
So you want you can answer to Crystal for that.
I'm going to get Crystal in on it.
I don't think anyone would be angry if you randomly showed up and painted
my
a
room.
Like that's. Well, thank you.
I'm not going to do it because I'm lazy. Sean's going to do it.
Sean likes to
I
paint.
don't know. I know exactly where I stand now, Bill.
Yeah,
I will invite you to the next movie.
Sean.
Nope.
We got to come up with our own
I don't
thing.
want some pity invite.
Oh, it will be pitiful, the invite. It'll be like, do you want to come? Oh, I understand why you can't. Right away.
We got what? 2 months left?
3,
2.5?
2.5.
Yeah. And then it's over.
Sean and I were going to go out for beers, and we're going to tell you guys about it later. Yeah, we went for beers with this great restaurant. The tacos.
Didn't you guys go out Thursday?
But you were invited for that. You knew.
No, I wasn't.
Well, you knew about it.
False.
Nope.
I put it in the group chat.
Delete.
Man, your brain trauma is just really hurts you when you try to lie.
No, it's because I actually don't remember things.
You were invited.
He's got something called plausible deniability.
I wouldn't have gone if my child hadn't been there.
Yeah.
Delete.
And I was like, we gotta move.
Yeah.
He's being corrupted.
he was solid. He was a good.
He's pretty
He
good.
looked tired, actually.
And he even gave me a fist bump when he left. Like, all right.
All right. Anyways, we are not talking about Star Trek right now. Let's start. Should we start at the very beginning of the episode and work our way through, or how do we want to do
Sure.
it? Or should we
That's
do what
probably
Sean
how
wants to do and start at the very last clip of the show and work our way
You were
back?
the one that said it, and you're like, let me explain the whole thing that happened. And I understand you told me why. Some people don't watch the show or haven't watched the show. I was under the impression that if you were listening to this, that you'd be like tagging along.
You're watching along.
Vast majority don't.
That's
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know.
I'm pretty positive.
You can't, but you don't know.
yeah.
I'm sorry he's making assumptions
Wait, no,
about you.
yeah. So according to Rob, nobody's watching.
Nobody's
but according
watching.
to me, in this torturous situation, everybody's watching.
734. Actually, you know what? Just go to Instagram and read the comments and find out how people say we don't watch Star Trek.
Shut up. Anyways, Jellicoe gets introduced right away. So, what do you think? Is our goal to absolutely hate Jellicoe, or is it just to see a different command style? Like, I don't know. Like, are the writers really trying to make you hate him, or are they trying to make him sympathetic?
I think it's more militaristic in the long run.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
It's definitely a different command style than Picard. And, you know, he's kind of a jerk, but he doesn't care if he's black or not.
He's just abrasive. I don't know if he's a
Yeah.
jerk as he's inconsiderate and just has a mission on his mind,
And
which makes him come across as an ass.
And that's the thing that caused me to change my... That was my phone. Sean's looking around. That's the thing that caused me to change my opinion about Jellicoe over the years. Because when I first saw that, I was like, oh, you motherfucker. I hated him. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? He was a little more abrupt than he had to be. But he had a job to do. And, you know, he didn't have time to hold everybody's hands. This isn't pleasure cruise or whatever the hell he said. And, you know, I get it. I mean, I still have problems with the way he did it. But I can understand why he might come in and say, we're just going to do all this. I think one thing he could have did that would have made things easier if he'd have told Riker at the start, listen, this isn't how I normally command things, even if it was. Like, this isn't how things are normally going to go, but because of the nature of our mission, I'm going to need you to get stuff done. There can be no conversation about it. And I think Riker probably would have accepted that if he'd have told him, hey, listen, this is a different situation, and we just got to get stuff done.
Okay.
She was no Professor Umbridge. I was expecting him because I hated him so much in the beginning.
Yeah.
Especially
when
he changed Deanna's outfit.
I expect a certain
until Bill immediately, like, I make a joke about it, and Bill was like, "Well, actually, she chose that."
The actress.
She didn't choose it, but she'd been asking for it for a long time. Like, can I just get in a uniform? And that was their way of.
The uniform was cool.
I think she looks great in the uniform.
Yeah.
Does she stay in it for the rest of the series?
She does. You do see that outfit a few more times.
I think she looks really good in the uniform. Honestly,
in her off hours, she wears the outfit, but she does wear the uniform when she's working for the.
I think when she's like on the bridge.
Yeah.
When she's like.
I was preparing though for the twist to be that Jellicoe was like with the Cardassians.
That would have been.
And so then in the second half, when they start to, like, you know, it is the military style and like the way that it goes, you know, that you're taking orders and it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And
well, there's a vast difference between the Enterprise and a lot of the other Starfleet ships. A lot of the other Starfleet ships are not the luxury liner the Enterprise is. It's not that exploration with families.
But the Enterprise is also the flagship of the fleet.
And the Galaxy class, he's like, and he said it's like, but a Galaxy class, now that's something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it has families on board, so there's a different vibe on that ship.
Yeah, but
I did like when he initially brought up the three shifts.
Yeah.
Because that was my big question for you guys early on.
Yeah.
It's like, do they ever do an episode where it's like the night shift where you don't know any of these characters?
Yeah.
But they're...
It's like, no, we prefer 3 shifts. And that's where I'm actually kind of on Jellicoe's side. He's the commanding officer. He says, get me 4 shifts. And Riker goes to everyone, and they're like, well, it's going to be too hard. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I'm going to go to Jellicoe. No, your job is to make it happen. You can go to Jellicoe after that and say, look, I got you your 4 shifts, but people are unhappy, and I don't think it'll work. Like, your job is to follow the orders. Like, so that's kind of where I hear where Jellicoe's coming from.
But if you want a complete state of alertness on a ship, and you shift them in less than 12 hours to to a 4 shift rotation, you're not getting those people's best effort in that first 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, everybody's grumbling.
You have to give
Everybody's pissed.
the best course of action is to give them at least a full day or two to kind of put things together.
Wouldn't technically you work less on a 4-hour shift?
That's what I was thinking. Because you'd be working 6 hours.
But you're
instead of
also asking
8.
them to change their sleeping habits.
They're in the military. They should be expecting
They're in the
this.
military. Like
They're not a military.
I've always thought that was
Okay.
a BS line when they say it's not the military. They've clearly got a naval military command structure. If you don't do what you're told, what happens? You get a
You go to the
court-martial.
brig, yeah.
Go to the brig, you get court martial, and all the times like that's an order. It's like it's the military.
it's the military.
Yeah, I always thought it was this is like the first I'm hearing that it's not looked at as though it's a military kind of.
It depends.
People on the show will say all the time, well, "We're not the military." I mean, it's like, yeah, you are. You're the military.
Because that was the thing. Like
Yeah, you're
when
the
I
heavies.
was, like I watched the original series and dabbled in TNG when I was younger. But like you were the first person outside of like a kid I grew up with that was really like, no, that you sat me down and you were like, I love the sub style battles, and that was the first time that it really clicked for me.
Yeah.
Where I was like, okay, this is like military warfare happening, not Star Wars.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, like the Wrath of Khan. That's
know.
like a sub-style battle, that whole movie.
But it was him explaining that sub-style thing where I was like, okay, now I can put this in like a frame of reference. And so it's Rob's fault that I've always put it in the military frame of reference.
Well, I think there's obviously a military thing to it, but the primary focus is exploration. But if you're going to have a ship in space where there's a bunch of people mad at you, you're going to put weapons on it. You're going to have a command structure.
And they fight wars.
Yeah. I mean, they're the flagship. They're the ones that you would want at the front lines in a battle, the Enterprise D. Right? Like, you're not going to send...
Now, I want battleships.
You're not going to send the Farragut.
You're getting the
I
D.
think it's still focused
The
on
Stargazer.
exploration.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the whole...
It's the ultimate goal. Yeah.
Right. But I think the backbone there is still a military structure.
I think they're speak softly and carry a big stick sort of ship. Wow, I can't speak.
But
you get my
carry a
point.
big ship. I like that better than stick.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Big
that's...
softly and carry a big ship on your ship.
Yeah. So going back to Jellicoe, I almost wonder though if this is sort of a commentary, like a meta commentary on people who are like, Picard is so strict compared to Kirk, right? Like he's so on top of his crew, he doesn't get close or whatever. And they're like, well, let me show you what he could be. And here you go. Here's an example. Like he's not like Kirk, but he's not what you say he is.
Yeah, he's got
either.
structure, but I don't know how harsh and strict he is. I think he lets his people do the job.
I mean, we're 6 seasons in now. Picard's pretty much erased that.
Well, early on,
early on,
early
first
on.
season for sure. I felt that.
But I don't know. I feel like there could still be a little something there, right? Like, I mean, I don't think it has to be a big thing, but like or maybe it isn't, but maybe it's an argument for those people who are saying Picard isn't close to his crew like Kirk was. And it's like, okay, but here's the alternative to that. Like, yeah, he's not as close to them, but look at this jerk.
Well, it was definitely meant to shake up things and get people to go like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like I said, I thought there was going to be a twist where he was
secretly a Romulan, and then Riker got to punch him.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
I kind of liked how he negotiated with the Cardassians to an extent.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Like, oh, by the way, you're holding a Starfleet officer named Jean-Luc Picard. We want him back.
Yeah. Well, no, just even the whole like, okay, he's boarded the ship. Send him to here. I'll be in the ready room, and they're like,
No, I like
keeps him waiting for an hour, and
I do like how he apparently didn't like anybody, but at the same time always
That's
had
what we're going to do.
Picard on the back of the mind.
Next time they tell us when we're recording, you and I in another room for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we'll start getting invites.
Then we'll come in. It's like, what the hell? It's like,
to negotiate to take the power back.
I was like, what are you guys doing in another room for an hour?
Well, Daffy Ducking. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
It could be Donald ducking.
you know what? Chuck Norris didn't, under his beard, he didn't have a chin. He just had another fist.
Chuck Norris's bodyguard. I'm going to look up, just while we're talking, I'm going to look up Chuck Norris Star Trek jokes.
Oh. It'd be like those if they just impose Kirk in it.
When Chuck Norris does push-ups on the Enterprise, he's not doing push-ups. He's
main-
pushing the Enterprise down.
The main, the interrogator Cardassian.
David Warner.
Yeah. That dude's been in
He was in Star Trek 6.
a lot of stuff.
Yes,
That's
he
right,
has.
he was.
He was Gorkon.
A lot of episodes of Doctor Who
Oh, really?
over the years.
He
He was
well,
good.
actually, before I get too far into Madrid, I want to talk about something that I took to heart. You guys mentioned it. But first of all, behind the scenes on that scene, and I'll get to it right now, the Ferengi scene. So the Ferengi scene actually was supposed to be Quark from Deep Space Nine. But when it was determined that it was going to be, DS9 was going to air in January, they changed it to this no-name guy.
It's random.
It's actually filmed on the set of DS9, but zoomed in closer so you couldn't tell.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But that poor Ferengi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And-
poor
Yeah,
Ferengi.
you should probably explain. the
Yeah.
thing.
So what had happened was, he didn't want to help them, and then Dr. Crusher gave him umox, which is where you rub their ears.
Yeah, she came
And I made a comment. I said she practically gave him a hand job in the middle of the bar.
That's
and
what
then
that is.
Sean started sending all these hand job comments, and he sent this Daffy Duck meme where it looks like Daffy Duck is giving himself a hand job, and
So-
that's where that came from.
Yep.
So Sean and I wasn't talking about
Yeah, we
how
weren't
much
just
we love hand
willy-nilly
jobs.
talking
We
about
just-
it.
Yeah, I made a comment, and Sean took it to the extreme.
But
I
that,
feel like this is the most that has been said ever on a show ever. The amount of times the
Hand
words
job?
hand job has been combined together on this podcast
But-
is concerning.
that poor Ferengi, like he's like, and
I'll do whatever she wants.
he has total blue ears.
So wait, what is the thing called?
It's called
Umox. Umox?
There's the erotic zone is in their ear.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
You'll
It was
find that.
it was
yeah.
no, it was in it was Luxana did it to the Ferengi that captured
very
her.
early. That's
Okay.
right.
That's the
She
first
did.
time it was thrown out there.
Yeah.
Because I said, damn, Beverly. And you were like, what did Beverly do? And so I sent a screenshot of him rubbing her ears. And that's when Bill hit me.
like,
So yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
actually like his erogenous zone.
Okay.
So he was.
It was like if it was one of us, she started rubbing our crotch.
Which can
All
we
right.
talk about how concerning that is? That Starfleet's like, Beverly, do whatever you need to do, and even if it means like sexually.
Well, you're
pleasing
going
this man.
to a secret mission
Yeah.
where the Federation might depend on
I mean,
the
I know
well-being.
Riker does it on every.
And can I just say, hot. Beverly was good for you.
Good for Beverly.
Yeah. But that poor Ferengi. And then when all that's done, he's just sitting in his office just waiting for Beverly to show up. And where's she show up? Nowhere.
Nowhere. She's
like
like,
my ears.
Nowhere. He's like, you're an ear tease.
yeah,
You're just an ear tease.
yeah.
I actually think that Ferengi is the unsung hero of this episode.
Yes, I do too. He never got his
Poor
satisfaction.
Quark.
She
You missed out on that.
she blew
What?
ears
She
him.
what?
She blue ears him, and he gives her all the information she wants. That makes him a hero.
It makes him a hero.
No, it doesn't.
He didn't get Umox to completion.
No, he's not. He's no hero.
He's at home right now.
In the shower with a washcloth over his face, doing it.
Davy Duck.
Oh gosh. Anyways, back to the episode. I mean, we're in the episode, I guess, but not really.
Yeah, we are.
Other things about the command of Jellicoe. Riker and him getting into it and him relieving him of command. First of all, your first officer is supposed to push back a little bit.
Yeah, Riker was being a little bit of it.
He was.
Or was it the fact
Sure,
that
leader.
I think Riker went just a little bit too far.
yeah,
Well, especially when he was like, especially when their decisions are dumb, essentially.
well, I think the issue really is Deanna's right there too.
Yeah.
Right? Like if it's him and
The ready room.
Jellicoe going at it, that's one thing. But Deanna being there, you think that changes it, or you think he was going to?
I just think he as soon as Riker didn't get that fourth shift going, he was done with Riker. I think he had an opinion of Riker, and there was no changing that.
I think he was done with Riker right away,
Yeah, I don't think he liked
from
Riker. I think
almost
he even-
immediately.
I think he said that to
Picard.
Picard as he was leaving and was just like, meh.
But that was
It's
after
almost
that was-
like he looked like the
that was-
fact that, because every time they brought up the fact that Riker could have been a captain to other ships,
Yeah.
it feels like, to me, Command is basically saying, like, oh, he's choosing not to.
Oh,
You ever hit a point in your job where you're like, my job, I like where I'm at and
Yeah.
the level of responsibility that I have. And
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are people out there who are like, you could bump up,
Yeah,
but I know that like doing that bump would.
it's not
that's-
for you.
That ain't for me.
Yeah,
I think there are some people there looking at Riker with those shifty eyes of like, you should be doing more.
Yeah.
But you've got this luxury cruise liner where you get to hang out with your family, and your science officer is given HJs to the old Ferengi. I didn't say the whole word that time, so we
Well,
cut down.
It was a medical officer.
It was ear jobs anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's some truth in that, probably even for. But doesn't Jellicoe come in and says, like, you could have your command on any ship and you're still here? Like, right away he says that
Right,
to him.
that's what I mean. I think
So
they've got an idea of who Riker is, and they don't necessarily like it.
So he's calling him out, whereas Picard.
And that happens in the real world, where if you don't take a promotion someone offers you like once or twice, then you're just kind of on this list.
But even Picard has kind of said that to him. Picard's like, what are you doing? Turning these things down.
Because he had the conversation with Deanna after, I think, Best of Both Worlds. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That was actually in that episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we're like 3 seasons later. Riker's still the first officer, and we're going to see it's going to go even further than that.
he's chasing Deanna.
Isn't there that guy on Deep Space Nine that never gets...
That's Voyager.
That's Voyager.
Oh, that's Voyager.
Ensign Kim. Kim. Yeah, the whole all 7 years he's an ensign.
Meanwhile, the other guy is getting promoted.
Yeah, Tom Paris, Nick Locarno. So, I think the thing about Jellicoe is that he's I think he's honestly a more realistic Starfleet. Like, think of the admirals that are in Starfleet. They're all idiots that we've seen, pretty much, right?
I don't think they portrayed Nechev as an idiot, just abrasive as well. Mm-hmm. Like, you could tell Jellicoe is her guy.
Chuck Norris is such a jackass that he qualifies as a Starfleet admiral. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
There you go. There's a Chuck Norris joke for you.
Hey, you got to call him out for taking the Lord's name in vain.
He always does it. I've kind of like just ignore it.
Don't make me call Jason Mewes on you.
Chuck Norris can roundhouse kick himself in the back of the head.
Does Nick call people out for the whole Jesus Christ or my God?
He called me out for it once, and I felt really bad.
That's because
Because I was like, oh, yeah.
Aren't you a godly man, too? Meanwhile, me over here, I'm the only one that's not on this podcast.
Yeah, you're the only heathen.
Yeah.
You're going to hell.
I am.
What?
Don't be so jumpy.
I don't care. I'm not the one going to hell.
I'm driving the bus.
It's a favorite line from Seinfeld.
Yeah. All right.
I don't care.
Another one.
I don't care. I'm not the one going to hell.
What's wrong with Seinfeld?
Yeah, it's all right.
He's a weirdo.
Better than Scrubs.
Like hell it
Thank
is.
you.
You've never watched Scrubs.
I've seen bits and pieces, and
Doesn't
I've seen
count.
an opinion.
Doesn't count.
Why can't we ever have a good second?
Damn it, Bill.
Nobody cares.
There it is.
Sean.
There it
There it
is. There it is.
Nobody cares.
That took a minute. It took a minute.
So can I say the thing?
What's the thing?
All right, the thing is, you guys, I enjoyed this episode, but I was expecting more with the hype.
I don't think I ever hyped it up personally.
I think I did, and I apologize.
No, it's fine. You don't have to apologize. You went out and got shirts.
Right.
Now that hypes it up pretty high, doesn't it?
Well, it was also sort of like I was excited for the episode. I sat down. I was jazzed. I was excited. Now that I'm caught up, the group text exchange is lessened because I'm not watching 3 episodes a night to try to catch up. So I was like, hell yeah. But you guys were out on your date.
I was wondering where that was coming into play. That's got to come into play somewhere at this. That's got to be part of the issue.
I was going to give you like a 24-hour break from busting your balls.
That's fine.
No.
That's fine.
You know what I love about Sean? He can hold a grudge.
Yeah, he's good at that. He's a master.
I don't want to get on Sean's bad side. I'm glad you like me. I want to keep it that way.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
No, I last night I was like, I was telling Ashley, I was like, I should probably write. And she was like, who am I married to? She was like, no. You go 10 times harder.
Yeah. Go in deep. Yeah, do it.
No mercy.
No breaks.
No mercy. You got to go for it,
Sweep the leg.
I'm sorry you're going through life, buddy, but I am not letting up. You betrayed me.
And there's going to be more Daffy Duck gifts. Deal with it. Oh, man.
The other thing, too, is like I really wanted Riker to punch Jellicoe.
Yes, I agree.
and for that Cardassian to lose his head. Like, I was like, I did not want to just watch Picard
walk away,
Daffy Duck. He's Winnie the Pooh in it. No pants. Just Picard ass shot earlier in the episode. And he just walks, and it's like, I get it, but it's also, it made me sad. And then the icing on the cake was when he was like, I was going to say there were 5 lights. I was like, oh, man, I wish I had just stopped the episode right there, because that really bummed me out.
To me, that made the episode so much better.
It meant to humanize him.
Because
sure.
I think part of it is even the scene with him walking away, Daffy ducking it, where he's covered up to his waist or whatever. It shows, like, even though he's in this really vulnerable position, he's still the powerful one walking away from this conversation. And this Cardassian interrogator who's been torturing him has no power at all. Like, I like the juxtaposition of that.
And I think that the emotional beat for me was when Picard realized, like, every time I look at you, I'm going to see a 6-year-old boy.
That was a great
That was great.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
And so then when they just kind of came in and they were like, you didn't clean him up?
You got to get him dressed, man.
We got to take him out of here.
Yeah.
Like, it was a little anticlimactic after the height of the big kind of back and forth between the two of them.
Well, yeah.
Actually, I think that's kind of cool because it left the other guy going, I'm defeated. And just the abruptness of that, where Gal Madrid had to be like, well, damn.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode where they touch on these emotional beats that happen in this episode.
Where Picard wakes up in the middle of the night in a cold
the only
sweat.
time they've really done that was family for after Best of Both Worlds, really, right? I mean, they don't really go back.
It's a Gene Roddenberry thing where I think he thought we could evolve to a point where we kind of move on from things.
Yeah. Intense torture.
Where you don't hold grudges.
Well, look at O'Brien later.
Yeah.
O'Brien.
Okay, so I'm obviously about to start Deep Space Nine for the first 10 minutes for the second time.
Yep.
So O'Brien, what was the last episode O'Brien was in?
The one where
he was a kid, right? Or his wife was a kid.
No, it was like 2 weeks ago. It was like 2 episodes ago.
Okay.
The one where he is a kid.
If you listen up,
his wife was a kid.
If you listen to Keeping Up the Cardassians, I mentioned it on the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the last episode before?
I think it was 2 ago.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
2 ago, I would have been there, right?
I don't remember.
You weren't there last.
Oh, because it was 2 weeks ago, so you might have been the last one.
So I should have remembered. Because I haven't watched the episode with you yet, because I didn't watch the episode till the other night.
Gotcha.
Have you seen Fistful of Datas, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Was that the last one?
That was the episode that I was on.
It was Rascals.
That was Leatherpants.
Rascals was the last one with O'Brien.
Which is the
kid one.
No, that is the kid one.
Picard being a kid, and yeah.
His wife was a kid.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the one I said
was
that.
super-
And
I
Rob
did.
said no.
My bad.
Gosh, Rob, your traumatic brain injuries are really.
5 lights. So in Deep Space Nine, is it addressed how he is just unceremoniously dumped on this lesser show?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a
What?
lesser show. It's
Did,
a superior show.
Did Jellicoe's padded fitting uniform bug anybody else?
I think it was intentional.
Man, it was not fitted well.
I feel like that was kind of intentional
It's
to
like
show,
they gave him-
I think it's a way of showing like he's not even big enough to fill a captain's outfit. Like,
like the padding,
I
the
don't-
shoulder pad on that thing was it looked like a linebacker.
I don't think I noticed. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that episode tonight.
Well, at the beginning when he first comes on, it's terrible.
Okay.
I sort of love the fact that you guys think that a show that doesn't follow up on a traumatic experience has the wherewithal to be like, oh, let's put him in a bigger suit. It's like, no, the wardrobe department was just like, that one should do.
come on, just let me believe these things, Sean. Let me have this.
You know, one thing about this episode, I kind of was surprised, but kind of like at the same time, is they never gave the Enterprise D crew a moment where Jellicoe's like, yeah, these guys are awesome, where they kind of proved them wrong. And I kind of like that, and I kind of don't at the same time.
Well, I think it shows how people become accustomed to certain commands, and they mold themselves to fit that command structure, right? Like, so bringing a Jellicoe into an Enterprise D does not work because he just doesn't fit the vibe. It's like certain people, like I've heard a rumor that Sean's church might be getting a new pastor.
I hadn't
it's
heard
going to
that.
be a different vibe.
I certainly didn't know that
Yeah.
until just recently.
100% Jellicoe.
Yeah. Exactly.
I am in a Riker all over that situation.
Wait. Which Riker?
Which version of
Are
Riker?
you gonna like Riker?
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
In your first meeting with the new pastor, you should do the Riker maneuver when you sit down.
That's true.
Oh my gosh, it'd be hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
He had preconceived notions about me. He'd heard some tales.
I told some stories to him at one point in time.
Because at the end of the meeting, he was like, "Oh, it's really nice that they put you on this committee." And I was like, "Oh, I'm not on this committee. I'm the lay leader." And he was like, "Oh, I've heard about you."
In good ways. He's a celebrity among my
Ooh, look
colleagues.
at you,
Yeah, he is.
Hollywood over here.
They all are jealous that he's the lay. They're like, I wish we had a lay leader like him. So anyway,
One
Lady leader?
One that holds grudges.
yeah, exactly. One who will call out the bosses, which is great.
That's still one of my favorite stories, actually.
So back to that, what you said. I just think I don't think it means the Enterprise D crew is any less.
No.
I think it's just a reflection of.
That's not what I meant, but like it just, usually in a TV show, what they want to do with their main cast, and someone comes in and that guy's kind of showing them up. They want to have that moment at the end where the main cast
and it
comes
never
around
happens, yeah.
and they're like, the guy's like, oh, these guys, the Jellicoe's like, oh, these guys are, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
But they never gave him that
Never
because
gave-
he literally said to Picard at the end, hey, left her just like, or you're getting
A
her
little
just
bit
like-
better,
but
yeah.
Probably a little bit better.
Yeah.
And they
Which
never gave,
is an arrogant, pricky
Yeah.
thing to say in that moment.
well, obviously he has
After
a high,
this guy was just tortured for like a month. Do you think it was a while? I think it was about a month or so.
I didn't get that impression.
I'd maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a long
I
time.
thought it was just those few hours that he was there in the episode.
42 minutes.
It felt like a month for Riker.
Yeah, I'm thinking it was a few days, though.
I feel like it was a long time. I do. Because Riker's just chilling in his playing on his.
It's quite a few star dates.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I do. That scene with Riker and Jellicoe was pretty great.
At
though.
the end where they're telling each other off.
Yeah, where they're telling each other. And
Since
it's
we're
like,
dropping rank.
all you have to do is ask. Sits back. And he's like, yeah, of course I will.
And he storms out and Riker's like, you're welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, which is the kind of stuff that Roddenberry would not have done.
No.
Because it's conflict between humans, and he doesn't believe in that. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a little bit of conflict is okay. And it's healthy.
You
Sean? Isn't conflict healthy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Look
he,
at us.
He embraces that conflict.
I love how Jellicoe's like, I think you're arrogant. And then Riker turns around and is like, you are arrogant. You are.
Yeah, I think. And he's like, you are these things.
And I don't think you're a particularly good captain.
I was like, I like this exchange.
There's this video this British guy did. I'm going to send it to you guys, where he's basically taking Jellicoe's side and calling Riker out. It's like, who in the hell does he think he is?
I mean, there is a lot of truth to that.
There absolutely
right?
is.
Like, he is the captain. And part of it is sour grapes by Riker because he thinks he should have been the commanding officer.
I think there's part of that, but also I think he's trying to stand up for the crew at the same time because Geordi had the same issue. Everybody but Data had the same issue. Data's like, hey,
We can do this.
we can absolutely do this in 3.3 hours.
And Jordy's like, would you shut the fuck
I know.
up?
I know. Oh, he did give him that look too. He's like, Data, come on, read the room.
And then Data wearing those command
Jordy
reds.
100% was me at work. I'm like,
Yeah.
see this guy? Where he's just like, new guy.
Yeah, new guy.
Way to go.
Shut
Well,
up.
he's like that one guy at work that kisses ass and is like, yeah, we can do that. Absolutely, we can do that.
But that does tell you something about Jellicoe. He just wants someone who will agree with everything he says. Because what does he do?
Oh, yeah,
he
he-
promotes him to his first officer
He
almost
does not want someone to challenge him at all.
to question him. I do like the little nugget, though, of where at the one point with the negotiations, Riker's like, well, he's sure of himself. And Deanna says, well, actually, he's not. And they never really follow up on that. But I kind of like that nugget, the false bravado of Jellicoe.
Oh, I can appreciate that.
It's all fake. It's all a screen.
Well, he's got to exude that in command.
Yeah. You know what, though? I would disagree with that. I feel like you either have it or you don't. You don't fake it in command. You have to have a little bit of bravado. You got to have confidence in yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't, the crew's going to read through it right away, which I think is maybe part of the problem with Jellicoe, right? Like they're like, look, this guy's saying a lot of things, but there's nothing there that shows me he's worth following. I don't know.
In the long run, if he was that good, he would have had a Galaxy-class starship forever ago. And, Sean, you'll get more into this here later, but all this panic over the Cardassians.
Yeah, I mean,
Over the freaking Cardassians.
Over the Cardassians.
over the Cardassians. Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly the Romulans.
They're not even the Klingons.
They're not even the Klingons.
Well, that's a bum out.
They're pretty powerful.
They're powerful, but I mean, in the long run,
They're powerful.
it's
man.
like Canada. Come on.
He's just being like this. Leave him alone.
I agree, Rob. I mean, and it's not.
I don't.
And it's not that the
I don't agree with either of you. There are
not
5 lights.
it's not that the Cardassians are
Aren't
punks
a
or wimps.
threat.
But I get the impression once again looking at the Romulans or the Klingons, they really, I would find them intimidating. I don't know if I'd be intimidated by
Cardassians?
And even in the first episode, the Cardassians were in this show. They're saying how the ships weren't all that great.
No, I see. I view I think the Cardassians are a threat just because they have no morals and they are willing to do whatever it takes to
That's a fair assessment.
get their way. It's kind of like the Romulans. Like, it's not so much that we're on equal foot. Like, I mean, if you put it in the real world context, there's a reason why the United States Russia had to retreat out of Afghanistan, and the United States retreated out of Afghanistan. The United States lost the Vietnam War is because sometimes ideals are more powerful than bombs and firepower.
That's a fair assessment. I'm being
Paid
harsh.
attention in history class. I know.
Yeah, so I think there's something to be said about the Cardassians are a real threat because they will not stop at any point in time. They will do what they need to do to win.
The name Jelko is actually based off an old naval commander.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll send you it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I make a really good valid point, and they just blow it off and move right
No,
past.
you make a good point. Dave.
No, you absolutely have a great point. I don't mean to devalue the threat level, but it just in the long run, on the scheme, it's like any militaristic action should be viewed as dire. I understand that. Any invasion threat.
He touched my ear. That's
I'm
why.
still wrapping my head around the fact that initially the Ferengi were supposed to be the big bad.
Yeah, right.
What a bad idea,
I'm
right?
glad
Especially
they changed that.
It's good they course corrected that one.
with their little electric whips.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
which,
into that.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
But-
Speaking of the first season, think about Skin of Evil, that episode, right? Tasha dies, all that other stuff.
Okay.
And think about this episode.
Hey, a
just
moment
how
of silence for our girl Tasha. Don't just blow over that.
I know, Sean. I'm sorry. That
She was in love with her.
yeah.
He's holding a grudge on that.
I
too.
didn't realize that she was Bing's granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
Last
also,
name didn't give it away for you, huh?
No?
She was also the first regular Star Trek character ever killed off.
Spock.
And not that you guys might even know who this is, but
Is that
Anthony
Ian?
Montgomery, who played Ensign Mayweather on Enterprise, he is the grandson of Wes Montgomery, a famous jazz guitarist.
See, I don't know jazz, so that wouldn't.
Riker does.
Yeah, Riker does.
Riker.
Riker would know that.
Do you think what's his name? Gosh, I'm blanking on the name of the captain. Jellicoe. Asking him about his trombone love was just a way of buttering him up. Like, hey, what kind of music? And Riker read right through it.
No, he was trying to work up the
The courage.
courage to actually ask what he had to, and then small talking, and obviously he's not good at it.
Building rapport.
The dude's coming in there to ask him to pilot a ship in which he might almost die, and he leads off with, "You suck. You're the worst. By the way." Like, you go in there and butter him up.
Well, I mean, he
But
did
can't.
say,
It's
"You
an
suck,
ego
you
issue.
suck, you suck," but you're the
Yeah,
best.
that's like being a pastor
Here it
and
comes.
being like, you should take over like the Sunday school thing. You should become lay leader. We'll really be building something. By the way, fuck you, I'm out of here.
And he knew about that the entire time. He actually planned to leave right then.
The whole time, the second you started coming to that church, I'm like, well, I'm out in 2026.
Join my
So
podcast.
yeah, exactly. It's been my grand plan all along.
But think of Skin of Evil. Think of this episode. It's
Yeah.
the same show. It's just weird how much it's grown since then. To think this is the same show where they can handle the topics that they're trying to handle and just execute it so much better.
Yeah, I mean, you really think of, like you posted that meme about the 4 lights thing on Facebook, and it was about what was going on in the United States, and like, it's just so funny how relevant Trek is. Which, in hindsight, if that same episode was released today, people would be like, Star Trek is so woke for an episode like this. Which, in reality, it's putting a lens to modern day situations. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you think about this episode, this could have easily been an episode after September 11th with the big reveal of the torture situations that the United States soldiers were doing with Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, exactly. Like, this episode could have fit that. And Battlestar Galactica did that
pre-woke.
too. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica did that well, but it was after 2001, so that makes more sense. I don't know. I dig the idea of how the interrogator in a torture situation feels super powerful, but in reality, the more you torture someone and the more you try to take away from them, you're really powerless. Like, it's showing how small you are.
Yeah. How much of a...
I mean, you're powerful in the sense of, like, you're powerful, but like,
I don't
you're
give
a small person.
I don't give a fuck, though, but brings his daughter in while Picard's just hanging out there.
Yeah.
Like, literally hanging out.
Well, and then they don't love their children like we do. And yeah.
Well, that might be like a parent says that to a kid just passingly. Oh, Nick doesn't love his kids like I do.
No, that's what happens in our country today, right?
You're right.
Where that person whose name is Mohammed, they don't love their children like I do because I'm a good Christian and they're a Muslim. So there's no way they can, like people do that now.
Man.
It's the same idea and it's garbage, but people do it. They brainwash their children.
That unlocked the memory. Tell you guys after. Well, I'll catch you. When I worked for the, I was going to wait till later, but when I worked for the city of Dearborn, there was
a man named Chuck Norris.
This guy who came in to pay a water bill or something. I worked among the many places I worked in the treasurer's office, and
embezzlement.
Embezzlement. It's a song.
I lost $400 once, but what was this? Oh, he came in to pay a water bill or something. He had his kid, and he said, "See, they're going to take our money and they're going to use it to build bombs to destroy us." And he was a Middle Eastern person, and the cashier who took it was Middle Eastern, and she started screaming at him in Arabic, and they started jawing back and forth, and just that reminded me of that.
I mean, we are a country that's like.
But can you say bomb us when you're here?
He's just trying to be a jerk.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, we are a country that's like, we don't have money for education, but can I have $200 billion more for a war that was never authorized or approved or isn't really needed? Sorry, Brody.
That's a different show.
Yeah.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yeah. Anyways, anything else from this episode, gentlemen?
That's our podcast.
I know.
That we never do anything with.
Languishing in my friend requests.
What else anything else from this episode that feels like it's warranted to talk about Worf not being a good
Oh my God!
Officer.
He actually punched a Cardassian.
He
I
actually
was so happy. I was about to text that, but Mood had already been killed.
He was mediocre in this episode. He wasn't a bad officer. He wasn't a good officer. He was there. But why? Okay, I understand. I was about to say, why is Beverly there? Okay, because it's a.
They had to give the actress something to do.
The ear job. That's why she was there.
Well, and I think
does you think he wants an ear job from Worf?
I was going to say because it's a biological. It was a biological weapon. They thought was.
Yeah, her responsibility is to take it out.
So they take the chief medical officer. They could have taken Dr. Scalar or whatever her name is.
She's a ranking officer.
Like, this is again why. I mean, obviously these are plot point convenience sort of things. Like, why Picard? Why does he have to be the one to do this?
He's the only one who knows about these neutrinos or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, there's 3 captains and 2 retired. Because I wrote that down in my notes too, but then I got to the part of the episode. I'm like, oh.
You can't bring in like a special forces operation.
Everything was so rush.
They don't have the Makos anymore.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, budget. The second episode was all budgetary. The way it came around is because it was all filmed to cut cost.
Because
it was all a bottle show essentially.
Yeah, I guess you're right. With that episode, it kind of was. Yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Anything?
Subscribe, like, all that jazz.
Was it time for the ratings?
It's time for the ratings, gentlemen.
Let's rate this motherfucker.
Okay, so I am going to rate this as... I normally, like a two-parter, I try to rate them together. But I feel like I could rate these separately. So here's the thing. On rewatch, it isn't the amazing episode that I initially thought it was. There's some good stuff in there. You can really hate on Jellicoe a lot. There's the Four Lights thing. There's some of the conversations around the power of interrogation, but I don't think it is like one of the best episodes of all time for Trek. So I'm giving this. Actually, I am gonna rate it together. I'm gonna give it an 8 across the board.
You've got the rankings up there?
Yes.
What did I give the episode where Picard's on the planet?
The Inner Light?
Yeah.
The Inner Light. Oh, let me go back. That would be season 4.
Yeah. Look, that's
No, that's
third
this
episode.
season. Was it?
No.
Or season 5.
Inner Light was this season. I'm sorry. I was
Season
thinking
5.
Family.
Inner Light was this season?
Yeah.
Season 5.
Season 5, I think.
Okay.
You gave it, Sean, you never even put your rating in. Because you wanted to go back and rewatch
All right,
it.
well, I give that one an 8.
Inner Light?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go. So I got that in there. So what does that mean for Chain of Command?
7.
7? Both of them?
Yeah, you said we were doing them together.
You don't have to.
I probably like the first half more than I like the second half. Because
So-
I like the little espionage mission that they were on. Me and Bill were having a good time.
So let's say
Not as good time as the Ferengi.
let's say the episode ends differently and Picard says he could have never convinced me to say there were 5 lights. Does that up the rating for you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I unfortunately came into this thinking it was going to be like a movie.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you.
Well, wait till you see the other true part of this. There is another true part of this.
Wait until
Okay.
Ship in a Bottle.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's going to knock your socks off. That's next week.
We could do Genie in a Bottle retake to that.
We could. I'm a ship in a bottle, baby.
And now I got 5 episodes of Deep Space Nine to watch, see if I like this show, or if I'm going to be as unwelcoming as it was.
I think you're going to struggle with it at first.
I think you're going to struggle
yeah.
huge with it at first.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
At first.
You struggle with TNG at first. Bill!
I actually liked the first 2
Dang it.
seasons.
That's
more
right.
than
You
guys
did. You did because it reminded you of TOS.
All right. So for Chain of Command for part 1, I'm going to give it an 8.
Yep.
And part 2, I'm going to give it a 9. We're reversed because I like the second part a little better than the first
All
one.
right.
Okay. All right.
First episode, because that's what I do. 7.
Yep.
Second episode, 8.5.
7 and 8.5. I mean, really, so, Sean, we're not all far off on the ratings then. Overall, I mean, we kind of agree.
Yeah.
But you know what? I never got a rating from you for the quality of life.
That was the episode before that one?
Yeah.
Exocomps.
This is going to make me change my rating of this episode.
The Measure of a Man, Part 2.
Yeah, exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But not done as well.
No.
No, not nearly,
yeah, exactly.
not nearly as well.
So I'd probably give that one a 6. I don't think there's any
Yeah.
interest in rewatching
That's
that
where
one.
we were all at, 6s and 5s on that one. Yep. See, you're getting these ratings now. You're getting it. You're
I'm
not-
probably being too hard on
That's what she said.
this episode. Like I said,
Probably because we built it up too much.
Just like that
it was
Ferengi.
like I said. There was the build up, and then personally, second half of the episode, I was feeling bad
Yeah.
for the fact that you made me feel bad about you.
Sorry.
But now
Sorry.
he doesn't anymore.
I was like, how dare he?
How dare.
Right now, I'm holding my grudge. How dare he try to make me feel sympathetic?
I don't care about what's happening.
Yeah.
You made him feel things. He doesn't like it.
Let me feel my feelings. Oh my gosh, what a trip. Oh man. I think though this is like, even though none of us were like 10s on this one, like it's a good Star Trek episode. Like this is what to me, this is what Star Trek's about, asking hard questions. Like, are those things worth it? Like, is torture ever worth it? No, it's really not. And can torture take the strongest men and break them down, or women? Yes, it can. We saw that with Picard. It does, right? I think that's a pretty valid.
I get Sean's. I totally understand
I hate
Sean's.
to say this, but you're right.
I totally understand Sean's approach where he's like, I want Picard to Kirk it, but is that realistic? Would all of us in this room stand up to that?
Dude, I have said we're all Reg Barclays.
We're all Reg
but I'm
Barclays.
not watching a show about all Reg Barclays.
Yeah, because that's not as much fun, right? You want
Right.
the bravado, you want the arrogance.
I
right?
was really irritated with Jellicoe. I was really irritated with David Warner. And I just wanted to see some comeuppance. So the fact that Picard just like slow walked off with no pants on, while this guy got no
Winnie the Pooh.
Like, I need to see that dude at some point.
He got embarrassed because he
got embarrassed. Well, let's say Madrid and Jellicoe had the same kind of thing where it's like there's really no payoff for them being dicks.
See, all right. He just made a really good comparison there between the two.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, Jellicoe
8.5.
Jellicoe he just gets to walk off the ship, right?
Without any kind of.
But Jellicoe succeeded. He was there to negotiate. Not only did he get the Cardassians to withdraw,
No, he failed at negotiating.
No, he had a good plan. He got them.
He bombed them.
No, he threatened to bomb them.
Oh, he bombed them. He put bombs next to them. That's bombing.
No, bombing implies the bombs go off, bro. They didn't go off.
He mined them.
And first of all,
two of them went
there's no way that would ever happen because that would have been against like Federation accord.
So is holding a hostage.
Well, that's the Cardassians. That's different. The Federation is a different standard. But then he also got Picard back.
He went Picarded.
And he went at the end, oh, by the way, you got a captain of ours. Like that was pretty boss, actually, the way he did that. I expect him back. Even though the negotiation had already concluded, he's like, I'm adding this
Failed.
addendum. That's what he's.
The negotiations failed. Threats worked.
Yes. So, anyways, so next week we hit the reset button and we go to ship in a bottle. I don't remember ship in a bottle. I'm assuming it's about a small ship and a small bottle.
Yes, that's exactly what it's about.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Well, there we go. Ship in a bottle. Cool. We're gonna watch that next week.
Are we doing 2 episodes next week?
That's the question. Do we go back to 2 or do we stick with
show
1?
Meeting?
That's a show meeting. We'll talk about it real quick after.
Yeah.
We might go back to 2. We don't know. What do you think?
I think we should go back to 2. We'll talk about it. Sean's never going to watch the episodes, though.
You just gave him seven episodes to watch.
He just threw you.
Mean mugging
He
me
just
while I
threw
don't
you
do it.
under them. But
Sean's not going to do it.
all right. Well,
I'm mean because I love you, Sean.
Yeah.
You know I love
yeah,
you.
yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining us all.
Make sure you like, subscribe, all that, all that
comment.
good jazz. Comment below.
Star Trek Jeopardy next week. Get excited about it.
With Bill as the host.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's exciting.
Bill's first time.
I'll watch that one.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Thanks for joining us. This was Nick.
This will always be Bill.
This is Rob.
Reg Barkley signing off.
Bye, all.